So up here we have an empty skin hanging, and what happened was it looks like the face cap got stuck while it was pupating. It damaged the chrysalis heavily, and then as it continued to try and pupate, it fell, but it was just very heavily damaged and it bled. That's what all that black stuff is on the bottom here, is its blood. So I've got to remove this chrysalis and euthanize it in the freezer. And then we have a hanging skin right here with a perfect chrysalis. It's basically just hanging by a thread of silk. So that's its shed skin right there. Monarch caterpillars leave silk wherever they go. So you'll find here and there that there's strands of silk. We have a lot of new chrysalises in here today. This one up here has its skin still attached, which is not problematic. It's pupated perfectly. It's a perfectly formed chrysalis. The skin is just hanging off of the cremaster at the very top, and it will eclose just fine with it there. So I don't need to do anything about that. This guy here, it looks like he has made his silk button. He is trying to figure out how to hang on to that silk button. So he uses his feet to feel for his silk button as he walks over it, and eventually he's going to feel it with his hind set of legs, and then he'll grab onto it with those hind legs at the very back of his body, and then eventually he will hang and jay from that silk button. You can see the little white bump kind of in front of one set of his legs. And this is just all a part of the process, how he goes about finding that button and hanging onto it with his back legs. I have not started cleaning this enclosure. I just wanted to kind of show you all what happened with that chrysalis. We've got 2 and J right here with a perfectly formed chrysalis. His skin is just hanging by a strand of silk from the very top, but it's formed perfectly and nothing to worry about. Lots of J's, lots of fresh chrysalises. We've got this guy over on the side who is done eating, and he's just kind of taking a break during his walkabout, looking for a place to make a silk button. So the bottom is a big mess right now. There's poop everywhere. There's shed skins everywhere from the caterpillars pupating. That's a shed skin right there. There's half-eaten leaves everywhere. This is a shed skin right here, another one here. We've got some brown poop right here. This is a perfectly normal color of poop, so is the black. You can see some green poop over here. That's also a perfectly normal color of poop. Sometimes if you give them milkweed flowers to eat, you'll find that you'll also see different colored poop. So you can also, I've seen red poop before, which is just from a caterpillar eating a flower. A lot of times, I find a lot of times when they eat the milkweed seed pods, they poop in brown and green. So I am going to get busy cleaning this messy enclosure.